What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the live after show for In the Mix with Twixt, episode 3. So here go niggas. Here go niggas. Here they go. Here they go. Here they go. Here go niggas. It's all right. Praise the Lord. Listen, I'm here with my Auntie Chantae. Everyone say hi to Auntie Chantae. Welcome to the after show, Auntie.
Hey.
Tonight's episode, honestly, out of the 3 so far, is my absolute favorite episode. I feel like everyone was in full effect. It was such a great episode with so many notable and quotable moments, so many funny moments. Darius is here. So many emotional moments. It was really good. How was it for you?
It was good. Again, it was back in February, so watching the clips and watching the show and just remembering, all of the moments, because sometimes some of that stuff, I forget what I say or what I do. So it was really interesting watching it back, but I loved it. It was well put together.
How has it been being a part of the show and, you being a part of my world of reality and people watching and having opinions and tuning in? How has it been for you?
It's been good. It's been different, right? So, putting yourself out there, working a professional job. But what's really been the key is my coworkers who love you. And when they find out that you're my nephew, and so they are totally fangirling over you. So that is just really cool. And it just really tickles my spirit.
Yes, I've had the chance to speak to some of them. It's so cool. I appreciate it. I think it's so cool. I'm grateful for everybody that's watching it. Tonight's episode was so good. I'm sorry, y'all probably gonna hear me say that 1,000 times. I really enjoyed tonight's episode. It was so good. I mean, let's just start at the top. I can't remember how the show started out tonight. Was it me and Theo talking? What you got for me and Dario? Okay. Can y'all still hear me?
It's good. It's stressful. This is a lot. There's a lot going on.
Yeah, there's a lot going on in Theophilus. Oh my God. I am 38 hot. I really hate having to have these hard conversations with Theo, okay? It does not make me happy. I get no excitement or joy out of this because I don't like bothering people. I like people to be sovereign over the things that they are responsible for because people are grown. Take us being slightly chaotic. Just a little bit. Not a little bit, a lot.
It has been this transportation.
Okay, you tell me before I say my thing, you tell me what it's good for you.
The guy tried to make it easier. I guess everybody was landing in different terminals and trying to make it easier.
So everything that's happening today, honestly, this is me being for real. Everything that's happening today is what I knew was going to happen. It's already, honestly, it's not a good look. Like it's not good. Remember I told you yesterday that people are going to rely on you ultimately because we don't know who the fuck Mario is. We don't know this. We don't know this person.
That's how it always is with.
And I mean, but I'm saying, and even though you put somebody in place, ultimately you are the man in charge of all of this. So everybody's ultimately going to come back to you, which is why I said, Theo, like, we need to put in the group a detailed step-by-step thing so that people know what they need to do, where they need to go, because what's going to happen, which is what happened, people going to get in the group, they're going to start throwing questions out there, and then I'm trying to relax and do all that, I'm looking, and then, like, I see you texting back, like, in all caps, I'm like, what is happening?
So in a group message, there were a lot of messages going back and forth when the transportation instructions had changed. So I wanted to make sure everyone seen the most important information. So I wrote it all in caps just to make sure everyone would see it.
We opened up the show with Theo and I. And I really, throughout this whole time, I'm really rooting for Theo, and I feel like I'm operating as a buffer for Theo, and I'm trying to also save him from the things. And I'm just like, Theo, I can't keep being placed in the position of saving you.
Darius. Go ahead.
I just can't. And I'm just saying, like, I just can't be placed in a position of continuously trying to like smooth things over for you.
How was it for you seeing that scene?
Well, you know, like I think I said before, we didn't have issues, but again, listening to him say, you know, he didn't know about people coming in different terminals and such. I just feel like as a travel agent, that's your responsibility. You were aware of everyone's airline, so you should have known which terminal they were coming in on and made provisions for such. And like you said, you know, people expect very detailed, you know, I'm very detail oriented. So I want it all laid out, especially when I'm traveling to another country, so that I'm, you know, comfortable with everything that I have to do. So
Yeah. When I went and traveled for the circle to Manchester, they gave me a travels guide for like every step by step situation. You know, it was very what if this happens, this is what you do, this is what you look for. They have photos of different monikers and signage from the actual airport in my thing. Being someone who's traveling from a different country into a new country, you know, that's just important. People like to feel safe. You know, no one wants to feel confused because it's not a good feeling. And that's what I was just trying to prevent people from feeling. I didn't want nobody feeling like they were lost in, or the people they paid to bring them here did not know what they were going. I didn't want no Fire Island type shit. You know, I've seen these documentaries. I didn't want no shit like that. They'd be like, girl, the Twixt trip was a trip. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want nobody
dry sandwiches, dry bologna sandwiches. Yes. No.
Yes, I didn't want that. Yeah.
That's ultimately not what happened. So it was not a Fire Island. But, you know, even again, arriving, like looking for our transportation, expecting a larger sign, you know, so we could, because it's crazy out there, right?
It was
so
crazy.
Transportation, you were like, well, where's our ride? You don't want to get in the van with the wrong person or anything. So, you know, and, you know, I'm just going to say, I don't know who doesn't know that talking in all caps is yelling. I mean, older than y'all, and I know that talking in all caps means you're yelling. IJS.
Yeah, you know, I think sometimes, I know for me, if I don't know nobody, if I haven't met this person, I try to talk in a very neutral tone via text, because so much can be interpreted. I'm sorry. So much can be, I had a gummy. So much can be so much can be gathered you know, mistakenly if the text isn't crafted the right way.
Right, because you can't tell tone in text.
Yeah.
That's a difficult thing. So if it's ever a question, you want to pick up the phone and call them, because you can't tell tone.
Yeah.
That's how a lot of shit happens.
Yeah. Yeah. And we just gonna keep going. Let's keep going. Yeah.
Sit up, bitch. I said cheers. Yes, air conditioning. Praise God. Yes, what's that? Yes. Don't mind me. I'm just filming a little B-roll. Okay, Woo! So we have finally arrived at the resort, and I am so excited to be off these planes, trains, and automobiles, honey. Now, baby, when I get to this room, honey, it is that girl. Large, check. Living area, check. Sleeping area, check. Soaker tub, check. Fabulous, check. Check, 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 check. Honey, it checks all my boxes. Thank you, Oliver, for making sure that Nicole Rae was taken care of. I really appreciate it.
Come on, checks boxes.
Nicole just makes me laugh.
She is hilarious.
She is hilarious. It's just a ball of confusion. And it's just, I love watching it. Like, I just enjoy watching it. And I may be clapping. You know, it may not, Nicole may be, I may be supporting the wrong thing, but I love it. It's funny to me. It makes me laugh. Like, girl, why is she coming into place making all this noise? Why is she doing
that? She's that person that you want to invite because they are going to help get the party started. Kind of like your cousin.
Yes. Yes. Is she in the back? Mouth of the South.
Yes. The
Yes. I love that little scene for Nicole. It made me laugh when I watched. I'm like, this bitch is fucking crazy. She's just crazy.
all day. But you need that. You gotta have at least one.
Nicole had the best. Nicole had the best room out of all of us, child. She had this big old presidential palace.
My room didn't look like that. They had a whole different color palette in the back. I was like, oh, okay then.
My room ain't even look like that.
That's what I'm saying.
Child, Nicole. No, we wasn't ready. No, not at all. But Nicole was.
Yes, and she had her boxes to check.
Any questions down in the comments? And Dario, I can't really, I can't see anything from this side. If you want to pin some up before we go to the next, clip. If not, we can go ahead. It was a gag. Theo was already at the resort in his hoochie coochie daddy said get up, and y'all was out there sweating ready for the trolley.
Ooh, honey, jiggle jello, that visual accurate. But that visual you just painted, honey.
Not the trolley.
In the AC, the folks were sweating.
Child.
It was.
One second!
Girl, you need to come on.
Ooh, 1 second!
The caterers have left. The kitchen is closed.
Oh my God, I don't know what to say.
So today is Oliver's actual birthday, and I'm so excited because we have a meet and greet planned so that he can meet all of his supporters who have traveled from across the world. So I'm going to go on downstairs, Charlotte, get Oliver, and I want to make sure that these people have a really great experience so they'll come back again.
Girl, I had to go off on Theo earlier.
Moment of silence for Theo.
Please, we got to pray for her and not let up. Let's hope this meet and greet is going great and the people are smiling and having a good time.
Listen, no, because I was sitting there at the airport waiting for 2 hours for a shuttle with 2 of your supporters and they were not happy, okay? Hey, y'all up in the group message, sending messages in all caps trying to make it seem like we're doing something wrong. Baby, if everyone is doing the same thing, then maybe you need to reconsider your directions and your instructions.
Well, listen, I can't focus on that. I got to focus on making the people happy.
Yes, and your mama just texted she is at the front gates.
Oh my God, this night just keep getting.
Choke, bitch, choke.
Take me out my misery. Please, now, just kill me now. Hearing that my mom is here, it definitely does quicken my heartbeat. It makes me a little anxious. It's like, when you're having sex and the tip is like right there. And he was like all around the room just playing with it, but now he done got up in the bed and he finna put it in. It's like, that was probably a bad example. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm sorry. That's the only way it made sense to me in my brain to talk about it in that moment.
Listen, honey, I am very rarely surprised by what comes out of your mouth.
It's just bad, but when I'm doing my green screens, the best way for me to get through them is just say the first thing that comes to my brain. And then if I need to redo it, I'll just redo it. But, I'm just going to say the first thing that comes to my brain. And that's the closest thing I could equate that to, when it's hey. But I was very nervous about my mom coming because I just hadn't seen her. And so I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know what kind of, I just didn't know what it was going to be like. So right. I get very nervous of the unknown.
Mm-hmm. But I think it was the same for both of you. Like neither one of you knew what energy, the other was going to have. So
yes. I love having Darius here in these scenes to talk about these things.
He's going to keep you together and keep us laughing and give everybody the business. And so I appreciate all of that.
Yes, he's so good. He's so good. And I love watching our scenes back. Like, I'm like, is this how we really act?
Yeah.
We never serious about anything. Everything is a joke. But yes.
That's friendship, right? So I think for me, that's the beauty of watching your scenes together is that you can really see the friendship, like the true friendship, right? And that's what I enjoy the most. I mean, I enjoy Darius because he's just hilarious, but you add the true friendship to that, and that just takes it to the another level. I think somebody in the comments from the show was like this is reality TV gold, like the two of y'all together. It really is.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so glad he finally has joined me in my madness because I've been begging him for years. I'm like, you're so funny. And you would, I think you have something here. So I'm glad everyone's receiving it very well. And it makes me happy watching us back. I think it's so funny.
It is. It is. I like y'all together.
Yes. Any questions or the next clip? Y'all click the link to join us live and talk to us live while we're up here, okay? Tonight was the best episode. And we just get started to talk about it. What's next in Dario? What we got?
I'm on the live.
Is Miss Jackson coming on the live? Huh? Did I hear that in the back? Did I hear that in the back? Oh, I thought I heard
that. Not that.
The one that's talking right now?
No.
Oh, child. Oh, what's next in Dario? Hey, everybody. Where is JeTwahn in Berlin?
I ran into JeTwahn in the hotel lobby. He had some hot dogs and some hamburgers.
Let me call Berlin and see where she is.
Yes.
Please leave your message.
Well, I know she said she wasn't feeling well earlier. Just
What?
checking in on her. Yeah, she said her stomach. She said the food she ate at the bar, she thinks it upset her stomach. Hey, how you doing? Are you feeling better?
Yeah, I am feeling better. I mean, I'm almost done.
Oh, you almost done what? Oh,
The hot dogs and the hamburgers made her feel
I think it's
bad.
plain
When I looked at that plate, I said, I swear to God, Oliver, when I looked at that plate, I said, oh.
I think her stomach is saying, oh.
I really want to eat the hot dogs that's in America, let alone in Mexico. What is in this hot dog? Is it a hot cat? A hot squirrel? A hot chica? I don't know. But I saw the hot dog earlier and I was like, I don't know if I'm going to be eating that.
You ready to go?
Huh?
Ready to go?
Yeah, the people are waiting for you. Hold on, can I get some of this Earl?
Sure. You want me to put it on you?
Yeah, come on. Make yourself useful, child. Okay. In typical lesbian fashion, this girl wants to throw my legs back and lotion me up and all of the things. Okay, girl. But I just want to let you know that this ain't that kind of trip and this ain't that kind of scene.
Oh, who was that?
You want me to get it?
Sure. Somebody knocks on the door.
Who is that? Hey, how you doing now? What did I tell you? Oh, wait. Okay. Thank you. God bless you. Come on. Y'all don't put this part on there. Come on.
We can't.
You just act like you don't see this.
Oh, okay.
We got back.
Oh, okay.
I love me some Darius. Darius always just makes me laugh, makes me feel good. It's like the brother I never had growing up. I just like playing with him. He's just so much fun. I wonder if that's what his dates be feeling when they be messing with the Darius. He's just tall and he go along with it.
Is this what JeTwahn gonna be doing to you this week?
Is that what we're doing?
This exactly. No, is that what you gonna be doing?
We're gonna do this in the front of everybody. I mean, he was looking extra snacky in the library.
I just enjoy it. It's funny.
It is. Now we want to know what was it that came in the room?
Oh, Darius had bought me like I think it was a certain brand of wine, Darius, I think. Or it was it was wine, but I think it was like an expensive bottle that was for the nightcap that I guess he told this senor to bring it while we were gone, but the guy brought it before, right? And it was supposed to be a surprise.
Probably because you were late leaving.
Probably. Oliver, were you hot as F wearing that jacket in Mexico? I don't remember. I barely had on any clothes though, so I don't remember. The weather was really nice though. I do remember that. The weather was very, very nice. Like it wasn't too hot. It wasn't too like cold or windy. It was very, very nice. We went at a great time. Won't you say, Auntie?
It was. The weather was really good. Even the day we spent a day on the beach. Even the day on the beach was really good. It was one day it was a little cool. Because I remember we tried to go down to the pool and it was a little touch and go there. But yeah, the weather was good.
How do you feel about Darius and JeTwahn having this love affair?
Well, listen, I told you before, like, I feel like this is a whole second show that I'm watching, even though I was on a trip. I'm like, oh, that happened? Oh, well, when did that happen? Oh. So, when I watched the clips, I was like, I didn't know. So, I'm excited to see what happens,
Yeah.
Watching the episodes to see how this pans out.
I'm like you. I'm like Whitney Houston. I didn't know. Child. What's next, Mr. and Dario? Let me look at the live chat on this phone. They don't have the live chat on this side. I wish they really did so you could see. Yes. But I mean, I wanted Darius to have a good time too, because I know, like, I can require a lot of Darius, and I know he's gonna do it because he's gonna do it. But I want him to have a good time too,
Right.
So if there was something that he could, I was gonna say stick his thing in, but I don't know what the hell they was doing. Let me not even say that. If there was something that he could have fun with, I was down for it, and I was glad that the fun was JeTwahn.
Yeah, a little. There's nothing like a little, vacation fling.
Yeah.
Let it happen and then forget about it.
Yeah. I didn't have no vacation fling. I wanted one a little bit, even though, but that's a whole other live after show trial.
I was gonna say, did you really though?
Did I really need one?
Did you really want one?
No, I didn't. What's the next clip?
I'm hungry. Are you? Man, I want to drink. I want to get drunk tonight.
What you drinking tonight?
Everything but piss. Have you ever had a golden shower?
No, I have not, Oliver.
Have you ever given one?
No, I have not, Oliver.
Never given one?
Why are you urinating on people?
They actually do.
I'm trying to put it on my plate. Some things you just need to reserve in your secret place.
And Darius, really?
Sometimes I could be a hypochondriac when it comes to logistics. I can be a little off my rocker and view things worse than what they actually are. But when I walked into that meet and greet and I saw the people smiling, laughing, dancing, drunk already, having a great time, all of the worry just washed away into the Atlantic Ocean. It just washed away.
I thank you guys so much. No, I'm not gonna be on the mic for too long. Don't do that. Don't do that. No, because I want to get drunk with y'all. Like, I want to get drunk. First of all, let's thank the Lord for everybody getting here safely. All right. Let's thank God for bringing us here. Okay. I'm so grateful to be here with all of y'all. To meet all of y'all. Y'all meet me. I meet y'all. We're gonna have a great time this week. Y'all give it up for our travel agent who put all this together, Theo. Yes. And listen, we finna jam out for the rest of the night. So let's drink, let's meet, let's greet, let's eat, and let's fuck it up, all right? DJ, let's go!
So I put on my black and yellow to come down to the meet and greet for our first official event for the Twixt takeover, and we are excited. Child, the children is dancing, they is drinking, and we are trying to get in on the
fun. So the first stop is where? The bar. So we had a couple of shots, a couple of margaritas, and then we had to go find some real food because the appetizers were not appetizing.
What was wrong with the appetizers?
Now, what, Daria, where you left that clip off right there? It was.
They weren't good. I mean, they weren't the best.
It was a little dry. They weren't warm. They weren't fresh. They weren't plentiful. It was, yeah. It left a lot to be desired. However,
I would agree.
The shots, though, the drinks, though,
were really good.
Those were.
What was that pink thing they were giving us?
Oh, was it a type of tequila? It was some. I don't know. I know what you're talking about, but I don't remember what it was. I don't remember what it was.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Go ahead. No, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say Darius gathered me. Let me speak for myself, honey. He said it wasn't a fling. He said he had been chasing him for years. So he corrected me for years.
I didn't know. I was so happy to see everybody there. You know, that's what really makes me happy. Spending time with people who support the Oliver Twist business and the people who really support me. It makes me very happy to spend time with those people. It makes me happy to laugh with them. It's like it just makes me happy. And I think sometimes for me it was always important that as I journeyed on to make sure I still had a strong connection with the people who follow me and like are part of my journey. And so spending my actual birthday, I don't know why I keep forgetting it was my actual birthday that day. Spending my actual birthday that day, not only with my family, but with the people who support me, who are just who are on my journey just as much as everyone else. It was really special. And to see them having fun, you know, because again, I didn't want this to be like, oh, we came all this way and it wasn't good. When I walked in, I saw everyone having fun and excited to see me, and we're grateful and we're happy and we're smiling. It was so fulfilling for me to experience that. And those are really like the best moments in me being Oliver Twist. It's not so much the money or the fame or the success. Is really seeing the people be happy, the people walking away with some type of happiness from what I'm able to do. That's what really makes me happy. And that's why I was so on Theo about making sure that the people were happy no matter what, because it's important to me that they are.
Right. And I think as a good host and curator of the event, that's what you want, right? Because the people paid their money. Mm-hmm. Everybody goes to work, they work hard, and people don't mind spending money on things, but they want to make sure that they get their money's worth and they have a good time, right? So it was really good at the party because everybody was dancing, everybody was drinking. You know, we've discussed the food, we won't go back there, but the people were having a good time.
Yeah.
And Darius said it was rosé tequila.
It was rosé tequila. It was so good. Oh my God, it was so good. What's the next clip? Any questions down there in the thingy you want me to respond to? And Dario, you know I can't see y'all. Just fly them up here. Overflowing with alcoholics and I was with my people. Oh, child Nicole. Tim! Hey, Tim. We were just happy being with you. I was happy to see you, Tim. Tim, did you see yourself in tonight's episode?
I am Mama Twixt, and
I am the beautiful, the sexy, the phenomenal mother of the one and only Mr. Oliver Twixt. For the past 25 years, I have been in law enforcement. This trip to Cancun is one that I have been waiting for. I'm so excited. So I've gone to my room and I've changed and I'm walking up, and out of everybody that's there, the first thing I do is I zoom in on Mr. Twixt. So I walk up, I see my sisters, I see my nieces, I'm happy to see them. I just keep zeroing in on my son because I'm trying to see what his initial reaction is when he first sees me.
And Dario be editing his little ass off.
Listen. That's what we said. That's yes, he does. He does.
Yes.
That build up though.
Oh, it was so good. Mommy looks really good on her green screen.
She does. She looks amazing. Whoever did that makeup, honey, they did that.
I can't remember the baby's name, and I feel bad about it. Studio Pink. I think that's what it is on Instagram. Studio Pink, I want to say.
Yeah,
I can't remember.
Did that. She looked amazing.
And I'm curious to know, to the people who were actually on the trip. I know Josh is in the chat. How was it being there and probably not knowing all this stuff was going on? But now seeing the show and seeing that, seeing the backstory between even the most innocent appearing things, as in my mom walking in, not knowing that this is a moment. Studio Pink ATL, thank you, mommy. Yes, that's the person who did her makeup. I'm pretty sure everybody just thought my mom was walking in, but this is a whole thing. I haven't seen her. Honestly, I hadn't seen her since December at that point. It had been since December since we had spoken. The longest, I think.
Give it up for Mama Twixt who just came into the building. Don't give it up for Mama Twixt who just came into the building. So amidst all the partying, Mama Twixt finally makes her arrival. And I must say, while I thought I was going to be nervous upon seeing her, the only thing I felt was happiness that she made it safely. She looks beautiful. Her smile is gorgeous. I just was really happy to see her. I was extremely happy to see her. The people love my mama, okay? The people who follow me love Mama Twixt. And so the fact that she was welcomed with such great fanfare from the people, I know means a lot to her, and in turn it means a lot to me. And I was just happy to see her. It was a little awkward talking to her because we hadn't spoken in a while, and I know she's thinking what I'm thinking. The last time we spoke, child, it was fireworks and bombs over Baghdad. But in that moment, none of that matters. Listen, y'all give it up for my co-host on this trip. We are born! Berlin and JeTwahn! Y'all make some noise for JeTwahn and Berlin in the building!
Oliver introduces us to the party and the fans, and it was a very warm reception. I feel amazed. I literally had little goosebumps. Seeing Oliver in Cancun around his supporters is actually beautiful. I'm actually getting to see Eddie opposed to seeing Oliver, which is his work persona. And I feel like this is who I met years ago. Eddie, he was fun, he was vibrant, he was laughing, he was joking, he was full of life. And to see that and be in a whole different country, it's full circle. It's beautiful.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Oliver. Happy birthday to you. Oh my God. So, I was having so much fun. I slightly forgot it was my birthday until I saw the cake. And who was responsible for the cake? Theo. And that cake was good.
them Mexican people know how to make a cake. That was a good ass piece of vanilla bean cake. I mean, it was the texture, the ingredients, the moisture, the way it crumbled and dissolved and melted in such a buttery way in my mouth. Cause I wasn't sucking no dick that night. I wasn't getting no dick for my birthday. So the next best thing was this cake, and it definitely did the job. It definitely creamed me out. Okay.
Listen, don't put your head down, child nephew. We used to it. The people in the chat was like, we still talk about this cake, but that cake was good. That was some good cake.
That was it. I want that cake right now.
But that cake was right.
That cake was amazing. I want that cake right now. Like, I don't know what I thought a Mexican vanilla cake would taste like. And maybe I think the only Hispanic cake I probably had at that point was the tres leches, which is kind of you know, it's a little wet and it's a little. So maybe I just thought that's what I just thought was in that cake, y'all, was so good. Oh my God, it was so good. Theo, I don't know who made it, whoever made that cake. Lord, please bless him or her, because that cake really made me so happy. I wanted everybody to taste my cake.
It was.
Who's? I don't know. I wasn't. I didn't know.
But listen, can I just say that this confessional look with this jacket, I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
Do you like it?
I do. The lip gloss is popping. The jacket is sharp. I really like this confessional look.
Thank you. When I was watching, because then Darius sends me the clips before he puts it to the final edit, and when I saw it, I was like, oh, I don't need to lose not another pound. I don't need to lose not another pound. I haven't seen myself this small since at least high school. I think like college. I think.
Well, you know, all you eating is juices and berries and green leaves and drinking celery juice. So, I mean, you know. And you've been alcohol and hookah free. So.
Mm-hmm. And I've been dick free. Let's add that in there too. I haven't had no dick. Because dick make it stick. I haven't had no dick. And then of course, you know, it's showing the footage from back in February next to me. I'm like, oh my God, Jesus. But I'm very proud of my weight loss journey. I'm very proud of my my journey to a healthier lifestyle. And it actually feels really great to make those adjustments. I'm able to think a whole lot clearer. That's the word.
That's good. I've seen the growth.
Oh, child, not the screenshot. Y'all put this in the episode tonight?
No, that was not in. I didn't see that in the episode.
Oh, oh, Miss Dario, you's a messy bitch. Oh, well, let me read it. Put it double on us. Let's read this thing. What does it say? Please do not leave out of the airport. You will not be able to get back in. You need to go to the transportation area in Terminal 4. Contact Mario if you need assistance with your transportation.
And then
what did Darius say?
Darius said, this has been said several times, and saying it again in all caps is not making it any more helpful. Speak with Mario and Hector to clear up the expectations before others arrive, because he's having people switch terminals instead of meeting us where we land. Amen. Everyone doesn't land in Terminal 4. In order to get there requires you to leave out the airport. You better say that, Darius.
Yeah. And this is what that's the part I didn't want, for the things to be talked about in a public manner. I don't like stuff like that. Oh, child. Maybe I think it's my first time seeing it. You
know what? You didn't, because when I got there, Dario is messy. I'm ready for it though. No, you didn't, because when we got there, remember, I talked to you about what happened in the chat. So you hadn't seen it. You didn't see it.
Yes, baby, because once I saw that thing lighting up, I just turned the phone over. I was like, it's gonna come to me regardless. So let me just delay the time for a little bit more moments with peace and happiness before, because it's gonna come to me regardless, you know. Theo says all caps was to make it noticeable because it was so much being typed out, which I understand. If you know if that was his intention, I understand. But it just caused so much upset, child, you know? Because I'm the same way, you know, I'm a grown, you know, hey, baby, don't talk to me a certain way now. You know, we can't do that because I pay good taxes, so we can't do that. So I get it.
I think
that
the fact that it was all caps, yes, because again, that makes it seem like it's yelling. But again, it's the same thing that had been said. And so I think that was really where Darius is coming from. Saying it in all caps is not going to make it any different. You're still saying the same thing. And the fact of the matter is, if you're in a different terminal, you got to leave the airport to get to the other terminals. But,
yeah.
You know, you live and you learn.
Yeah. What's next in Dario? Oh, girl, you woke up. You got it going. You know I like this kind of shit. You know I love surprises.
Now I know I'm the last one to arrive, but I thought I was gonna at least get a couple of minutes to relax, relate, and release. And here comes Darius at the door, bang, bang, bang. But he came with shots, so I'm gonna let it slide. Let me change my clothes and let's get on down here to meet Oliver and the rest of the group at the meet and greet.
Nicole! What's good, boo?
Oh, nothing, child. I almost went to jail at the Mexican airport.
Why?
We got some food in my hand, and they had some dogs sniffing my little food.
What kind of food was it?
It was from Papados, like, and she opened it up, and I'm like, get y'all throw it away. You cannot bring shrimp in here, honey. Like that, you can bring pork if it's in a sealed container that's marked USDA.
I know that's right. They said oink, baby.
Now, I don't know what these people's rules is down here to the Mexico, but I had these shrimp from Papados in Texas, and I was just trying to bring them with me. However, I guess you're not allowed to bring meat into Mexico. So they pulled us to the side, had the dogs sniff our food, open the food up, and I'm from California, honey. I'm not gonna stand for this injustice, but I guess they got different rules down here, so maybe I should keep it a little bit cute, because I don't want to go to jail in Mexico. But FYI, if you're traveling to Mexico and you bring some food from another airport, throw it away before you get there, because they don't want you to bring nothing in there but some chicken.
Now, Nicole, you was about to be on an episode of To Catch a Smuggler, baby. You was about to be on the episode of To Catch a Smuggler.
I put in the live chat while the episode was going, let's talk about how Darius got the camera crew and told them to follow him to Nicole's room. I remember going through the footage. I was like, what is this scene? I don't remember writing this. And then when I watched it, I said, child, these two.
The two of them.
Yes. Now, Darius and Nicole is also a great time, too.
Darius said he went to go get his candy that Nicole brought him, like grandma got in her pocket for you.
Yes, I had some of Nicole's candy. That was really my problem in that scene later on.
Nicole done got you in trouble.
Nicole done got me in trouble. I don't know, y'all. I'm just a fan of Nicole every time she comes across the screen. I just think the bitch is funny. She makes me laugh. And you know what? And I can say, cause she ain't sensitive. Nicole on screen has such a certain level of delusion that just really tickles me. You know, even later on in the episode when she was like, when you're dealing with the upper echelon of people, Nicole, who says that?
Nicole.
It just
Nicole Rae here, to be exact.
I love it. I absolutely. Her personality reminds me so much of Marlo Hampton, and I think that's why, because it's just so much grandeur and so much just delusion and just unnecessariness, but it's funny, but it's aggravating at the same time. I love Nicole. I really do. Which is funny to me.
I can see that, and I don't think she takes herself seriously. Right?
No.
Like, and I think that's the beauty of it, right? Like she knows that she's over the top, and she like rebels in that, and she's okay, and she doesn't take herself like super serious. So that's
Girl, we got more receipts now. Wait, what's the sound effect?
right? Like what the hell? Mm.
Who banging on the digital doors? And nobody knocking. All right, let's go on to the next thing.
You the people, Auntie.
A lot of things to hear and to offer you. I got here for you to celebrate your birthday.
Thank you.
Hey,
We're gonna go eat.
Okay.
Yes! Let's go eat. How you feeling, girl?
I'm feeling amazing, honey. Darius came and met me with some kind of shot, honey.
Now, I want to know, why was y'all going so long? What was going on?
I had another little travel outfit on. I had to like freshen my pussy up real quick and then change my clothes.
She had to step up.
Yeah, now I'm ready.
She had to step it up.
Step it up just a little bit.
Just
honey,
a little bit.
In case somebody wants
I guess I was going
They
50
don't know
minutes.
me here. They don't know me here. If somebody wants it, honey, they get it.
So I walk into dinner with my girl Nicole, who's finally here, as well as Darius. She's doing her over the top thing, child, like paparazzi, just taking pictures. I'm like, bitch, ain't nobody looking at you. Get your ass in here. Hi. I'm just like, girl, it's always something with Nicole. It's just always a movie with her that ain't nobody watch except for her and her other personality and me, because I think the shit is funny.
How y'all doing? God bless y'all, Psalm 27. Excuse me.
She walked in and walked right past JeTwahn. Baby, I gagged.
And so here we go with the bullshit.
This might be a problem. She actually might be a problem. There wasn't any reaction because in that moment she didn't matter.
My name is Mama's is gorgeous. She's gorgeous. She's very, very classy. I love her. She's beautiful for real, for real.
There go your mama. There go my sister. Okay, we ain't gonna belabor that point right there.
I don't know what that means. I'm just gonna run right past it, okay?
But Nicole spoke. She said hi to the table, and then she personally greeted Mama Twixt, because you know everybody loves Mama Twixt.
And you know, it wasn't until I started reviewing the footage for post-edit that I saw a clip where she had actually ran into them on the stairs.
Right,
and I was like, yeah, which I'm glad in Darius' show. I was like, well, why did nobody say, even Nicole was like, well, why did you say that you ran into them on the stairs? It probably wouldn't have even been a thing. But I'm thinking this was your first time walking in, seeing everybody, you know? There you go. Praise the Lord. I don't know, child. This is, you know, I think Bravo reality TV is the standard when it comes to reality TV for me, when it comes to great quality reality TV. In this scene right here with Nicole, let me tell you something. Nicole, again, I've been saying this for many videos. Nicole was so important because I knew Nicole was not going to have any fear in coming and doing whatever she felt needed to be done. That she was gonna take control of the scene in the room and the energy and wield it to her own thing. And you need someone crazy enough to do all that. When she walked into the girl, and Daria, what's all these sound effects? You're giving me a heart attack.
I think he's just emphasizing what's being said.
Oh, I got you. And so when she walked in with all this over the top, hello, and this voice, I just was like, I saw the edit in real time while I was there. Like, I saw it being edited in my brain. I was like, girl, here it go. And then everybody was like, child, here it go. It's like, girl, here it go. Here it go, child. We here. Everybody is here. Everybody is here. Where were you?
I was there. I was at the table. Like, we were all at the table with Sean and stuff when she came in and spoke.
I got you.
Yeah,
Ciao.
Then to meet Nicole. So I was really glad to see my sister. I was excited when she came in because baby Chandra is the life of the party. I wanted to make sure I pulled her aside so that I could kind of check in with her, see how she was doing, see where her head was at. Because I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful that we're going to have a good time and we're going to mend some things.
How was your flight?
It was good. It was good. I left out like 2:15. I should have took an earlier flight. So me and my sister stepped away to have conversation, and it was great seeing her. She's that sister that boosts me to do everything. Every time I call and tell I'm in a relationship, she don't believe it. She marks the calendar and said, "Let's see how long this one lasts." Maybe this year I meet somebody and I introduce them. Maybe she'll have faith in me. But
I am glad that you are here.
I'm glad I came. You know, me and your nephew, we fight.
I know we talked about it a little bit. You was like, so I'm glad that you're here. So how you feeling now that you're here?
I'm happy to see him on his birthday. It's been some months.
And I didn't know that. I know we talked, and I know you was like, you gotta let him be him, you know, and stuff. But I didn't realize that you hadn't really seen him in a couple of months.
Because that's what I decided. I think, you know, and Mama say all the time, we fight because we're just alike. And I'm learning, even, you know, through therapy. You know, when he comes to me with things and he wants to talk, I want to be there and I want to listen, but I want him to understand that I'm his mother.
Mm-hmm. I want to know from your vantage point, how are my mother and I like? A serious question.
I know you're serious, but y'all are so much alike. Like it's not even funny. Like the same energy and the same over the top energy is how you all are alike, and you all just share like what you know about yourself is what you should know about your mama. The same personality and how you all deal with conflict. Like y'all the same person. Y'all the same
How
person.
I deal with conflict. Because I think she crazy. I'm crazy with conflict.
I've seen growth. And I told you just the other day. I told you just the other day, right? That I was really proud of you and how you've dealt. Like I see the growth. You might have outgrown your auntie even a little bit because you know I have a mansion in Pettyville. So I've seen the growth. But you know, that's why y'all bump heads.
And Dario told me today, he was editing my mom, and he was like, "Y'all act so much alike," and I'm like, "What? I don't see it.
See?
What's going on? Like, I don't get it."
Of course you can. All are. Mm-hmm.
This is my favorite scene so far of the whole entire show between you two. This scene was everything. Let's keep it going. Yeah.
But even as a friend, you know, because I'm kind of the same way. Like we want to fix our people's problems, and I think one of the things that I learned is to ask, like, do you want a solution or do you want an ear?
You know what? You just said something, and I think that's going to be my thoughts, my mode of operation moving forward. Do you want a listening ear, or do you want my opinion or my advice or my thoughts or my feedback?
It's hard though.
When it's your child,
it's your right.
They're crying or they're hurting or somebody did something as a mother, like a bird, the first thing you do is you're going on the attack. And you know, it's always been me and him. Since I always just had to be strong through me going through the domestic with his dad, through me dealing with other personal things growing up that happened to me. So it's like I just always had to suck it up. Be that strong one, be the go-to person, be this, be that, fix it. And then, you know, with Melissa all of a sudden passing, and when I tell you, it's hard. Man, you know, that's my ride of we talk every day, every morning, all day. We went to bed, watch football games together, FaceTime. That was my date on Fridays, FaceTime while I air fry my chicken wings and turn on Pandora and just like driving to work, not the same, coming home, not the same, Friday's not the same. I get that phone call that my sister has been placed on an intubator and it's not looking good. 2:30 in the morning, when I saw Oliver standing in my grass, I knew then. And it was like the life just went out of me. I still to this day don't believe it. I still feel like that I just haven't talked to her, in a couple of days or so, or I'm gonna wake up that this is just one long sleep, one long dream that I'm gonna wake up from, and it's gonna just be that bad dream that I never want to have again. Where do we go from here? Just how I talk to her every day. I still do. I have Oliver bought me a nice picture of, he had it painted of she and I. It's in my room. I mean, I still laugh with her. I still joke with her. I fell out the bed one day and I looked back at the picture. I said, "Girl, you pushed me out the bed, did you?" Because I said something about your raggedy football team. So, I mean, one day at a time.
How you feeling watching that bag?
I feel good. Like I said before, is we a part of the reason going on the trip was so important to us because we had made it a year, right? A difficult year, and so that was a celebration of their life, Missy and Gigi's life, but it was also a celebration of us being able to keep, putting one foot in front of the other, and living and dealing and coping and processing, and so that was what was important. And so watching that back was, it's powerful. Always, tugs a little bit, not just, hearing Sean talk or, when I think about everybody, when I think about Pat and I think about Adrian and the boys and just, how everybody's coping. And so, it's tough, but we're making it. And so, but being able to laugh and be able to remember them fondly, because some people deal with grief in a manner where they can't even talk about the person, that they've lost, and to know that we can mention her name and talk about the good times and, what it would have been like she was here. My mom's birthday was just the other day, and your nana said to me, Janine said that she can't go to the club because Melissa the only one that would take her. Melissa the only one she would go to the club with, so she can't go to the club and celebrate her birthday because that was their thing. Missy will always be like, "All right, Miss Janine, we're gonna go to the club tonight to celebrate your birthday." So, still being able to have that, despite is always a blessing.
My aunt was a huge supporter of mine, and she was one of the many watchers of this channel. And I know she was still here. She would be watching right now, down in the comments. She would be the first person calling me, saying, "Now, Eddie, now what's going on now? Now tell me what's going on." And outside of everything else, the first thing is I'm very happy that I'm able to honor her in this way, on this platform, on this program, that I'm able to keep her memory alive, and I'm able to that we're able to give a voice and a face to people that deal with lupus. It's a very serious condition. My mom also has it. It's a very serious condition that a lot of women of color face in our community, and we don't know what that looks like. And so to give her story airtime, give face to the situation, I'm very proud of that alone. And I'm glad, with my mom being a part of this show, and even like you guys, it does bring a large sense of family and reality to this, amidst all of the other chaos that may be going on with, Theo or the group or the, us on that side, having you guys there, having your own storyline, basically, your own experience in that manner, to me, really helps ground the whole show. And it makes the viewing experience so much more pleasurable. This scene was my absolute favorite. It was my absolute favorite because it was real. it was real live. Y'all was having a real conversation with real people, and it made me feel very great watching it. Y'all did such a fabulous job. I didn't want to. I saw her way earlier today. I didn't want to call you, so I was like, I'm just gonna wait till she see it, and then we'll talk about it. But it was so good. Is there any more of this clip we showing about my mama walking out naked, child?
Listen, between your room and Eddie's room, we get ready to go to the swim out.
Well, y'all can't come to my room because I'm getting in mine naked.
Then put on some drawers. We coming.
When do I ever wear drawers? All
Well,
my
you don't.
life.
You don't.
Exactly.
You right.
And I'm not gonna start.
You right. You don't.
How about this? When I got to the room and I took my clothes off, and why I opened the door instead of the back, just opened it butt naked. What if my neighbors would have been right there? I thought it was the bathroom and walked halfway out the door. I said, I'm so stupid. I said, these cameras, I said, this girl here is a straight clown. I laugh at my
This girl walk out the door with no clothes on. You know why? Deep in my heart, I believe she's an exhibitionist. She might have on the low, kind of, sort of, maybe subconsciously did it on purpose by mistake. Okay? Because how does this happen? The bathroom is this way. The front door is this way. Ma'am.
Auntie, what is your response to that? What is your reaction to that? That was so funny. She is unbelievable.
I stand by what I said. I stand by what I said, kind of, sort of, on purpose, by mistake. Yes. Because how?
Look at her, just going bananas. Just going bananas, just going crazy. But I was glad she was also having fun too, because like I knew her dealing with my aunt, it was very hard for her. And she still has, some difficult moments. So me seeing her be in Cancun around all of y'all, because I know how much she enjoys being around the family, and just seeing her just have fun, like y'all saw dancing, acting crazy, it made me very happy. And for me, the trip wasn't all the trip was also important to me because my family was coming and we had dealt with so many significant losses. My aunt, we lost our cousin Man, we lost Gigi, all three people unexpectedly in a year's time. And so it was very important to me, my family that I don't get to see as much as I would like to, with all of us being in this new place together, spending time like this, with it being so many of us. I was like, I really want this to be great because I know why we're coming together and why this moment is important to us as well. Yeah, that scene is my favorite so far of any scene in this entire show. That was everything. Like, that was everything. Y'all did y'all thing. Y'all did y'all thing, honey.
Thank you, honey.
And thank you to everybody sending love in the chat. We greatly appreciate it. Like, we really do. Is Adrian still there? Adrian still there, or she left?
Yes, I'm here.
Do you want to come say hi?
Hell no.
That's her daughter in the background, y'all. That's her child in the background.
She coming.
Oh, my thing is, I just want this week to be amazing. And hold on, there, Dario. Hold on. Hey, Adrian, come to the screen. So this is Adrian. This is my cousin. This is my first cousin. She is the daughter of my aunt that I'm always talking about. Adrian, real quick, how's it for you watching, us, talk about your mom in this type of way? How is it?
If we're being honest, I'm still pretty numb about it. So if you want to be honest, I don't feel anything right now. Today is a good day. Maybe if you would have caught me on another day, probably would need a box of tissues, but good scene, but I don't feel anything right now.
I got you. I know sometimes I still play, like, her voice plays in my brain, and like I can just imagine what she would be saying watching some of this stuff go down.
If I had some glasses, I would have said not Eddie.
She will always start off, she'll push up her glasses and be like, not Eddie.
Put them down some.
Yeah. And push him up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she was such a funny lady. Oh, play the clip
Oh,
at dark. Bye, Adrian. Negative getting in the way. And I remember someone told me a couple days ago in the kitchen just to call my mama. Like, I just need to do it. So I just feel like in this moment, I just need to do it and make sure that everything is right and correct. Like, you got a problem with Theo. My family got a problem with Theo. Everybody got a problem with Theo.
No, I want you to press. I ain't got a problem with Theo, okay? What I got a problem with is waiting at the airport for 2 hours when I land.
And that is a problem.
It is.
That needs
and we can talk about it with Theo, but my problem is not with Theo. It's with his systems and his processes and his procedures.
In my opinion, this nightcap is important because this is our opportunity to, one, get on the same page with Theo, and two, to have some of the people with disputes get on the same page as well. Because we just want this to be a trip filled with smooth sailing and with people having discord. That can take away from our fun. And nobody paid all this money to come over here and be miserable because bitches is arguing.
Now, I'm just saying, if you just is world-renowned travel agent and you're so used to planning big parties for big people,
oh my God,
why am I waiting 2.5 hours for a shuttle to bring me to my...
I mean,
that's all I
I've
need.
had my experience, and I just really want us to get on board.
Who's knocking on this door, child?
There's so many
It starts
knockings on
already.
this door on the show.
Here we go.
Oh my God!
We're gonna.
What's going on?
Oh my goodness. I know that's right.
How you doing? What's going on? Yes! How y'all doing? Sit down, sit down, sit down. Keep rocking the boat.
Okay.
Happy birthday! Happy birthday! How you feeling?
So, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I noticed that when we went to dinner, and Darius and I walked in with Nicole. She walked past you.
She did, but it was cute.
I mean, I know the one who saw it, but I'm gonna ask about it.
Well, she definitely, the energy was a little different, was a little weird, because I never met her before. So I would have thought, like, it would have been like, So I get it.
Okay.
Like,
You think it's
No, but I feel like maybe it's more JeTwahn than it
Okay.
is me. Yeah. And she knows that I'm associated.
How you pronounce his name?
JeTwahn. But you really know how to really pronounce it.
I've heard it.
It's true. My name is pronounced JeTwahn.
Me
All
and
right,
Darius.
JeTwahn.
What you say, Auntie?
I said, all right, JeTwahn.
Me and Darius were so full of that juice.
And the candy. Don't forget the
candy. Juice and candy. We were so full of juice and candy. My eyes puffy. Darius' eye is leaning and paralyzed. His hands is up. Honestly, watching this back, I was like, this was a bad idea from to begin with, because the person that's in charge is going down faster than the Titanic. That's probably a bad joke right now. I'm so sorry. Lord Jesus. And then the other person that's supposed to support him ain't no good either on the bed. So this whole situation is probably, we probably should have aborted then, but we had already called everybody over. But I was definitely full. I was full. I was so lit. Oh, I was so lit. I was lit.
Job well done. That's what we were there for.
I can always tell when Darius is lit because his hands go up here and his eyebrows get stuck right here. And he always, it's like a 5-second delay in his facial expressions to what he's actually thinking. I love a drunk Darius. I love a drunk Darius.
Now I got to watch out for all that.
Oh, pay attention. Watch this scene again and just look at Darius the whole entire time. And just watch how he just goes lower and lower and lower.
Yeah.
Who is it? Oh my God.
Oh, okay.
Hey.
I was about to say, you didn't want to let us say
Hey. This is your pop. This is my aunt. It's my Auntie Chantae.
Oh, I love your hair.
This is my cousin Adrian. This is my cousin. This is my cousin Tamara.
Okay, the family is coming
tomorrow. Yes, this is my blood family. Okay.
Oliver has invited us down to the room to have a little tete with Theo and discuss our issues, problems, and concerns. And while I really want to light into him, I am really trying to to keep it together and do things professionally, but we'll see. Ooh. It's problems. We'll see.
And I just want y'all to know, every time on camera y'all say, don't put that in there, and Dario's gonna put it in there. Baby, the floors were slippery. Yes. But Nicole is funny. Like, it's
I'm Dario wrong for freezing this in this frame right here. Like,
that floor was finna take Nicole out. Look at her. Just look at her. Just look at her. I want to put this on a shirt. Nicole, you need to put this on a shirt and say the only thing that can defeat me. The floor is the only thing that can defeat me. Auntie, what you say? A Chantae?
Yes.
What's a Chantae?
A little get together, a little chat.
Oh,
a
a
Chantae.
So before we get into it, I want to know, live on the air, what were some of your frustrations with Theo going into tonight? Well, the Chantae.
Well, you know, the itinerary, the short notice. You know, Auntie is not small. So finding colors and outfits and themes takes a little time. And I can't always walk into a store and find what I need, especially if it's off season. So I need time to order, try on, return it. If it doesn't work, find another outfit. And, you know, going to another country. So, well, I want to be cute anyway. But especially if I'm on vacation, I really want to be cute. So, you know, that was a concern, as I stated in the scene, about the payment and just the timeliness of communication. You know, there were just some things that needed to be worked on.
Looking back on it, and this is me just asking, is there any moment where you feel like you were being diva-ish in your expectations, or these were just real life, you know, these were logical expectations?
These were logical expectations, and I think that if you speak to other people, you will find that they would have some of the same, you know, issues and expectations. I think it's just what you expect on a trip when someone else is planning it, and especially one out of the country, because that's a whole different thing. You're not familiar. It's not easy, you know, for you to get back home or to get resources. So I think when you're doing an international trip, then the expectation from the travel agent is even more.
Yeah. I understand. I get it.
Hey, nephew.
Good evening. Good evening.
Trouble is here. Trouble is here. Trouble.
It matters not.
It doesn't.
Trouble.
It doesn't. Hi.
What's going on, honey?
Not much. I just want to come and say hello.
Hey.
I see the stuff is starting.
What started?
Everything is starting. This is when it all starts. Okay, y'all just pay close attention. This is exactly when it starts.
What we paying attention to? I don't know what you're talking about.
Pay attention to Nicole about to fall. Pay attention to the commentary that's about to come up on the next part of this. Just pay attention to everything. This is when it starts.
We'll see.
I don't know what the hell going on.
That's when it starts. It was in there.
Wait, pause. You saying at the moment that Nicole slips is when the Voldemort spirit came into the room.
It came down on us.
That's what it
is. And from that moment, that night.
From that moment, that was it.
And that night, that's when it all started to go down here.
That was the spirit flying past Nicole for to take her out, headed to the room.
I started leaning with it and rocking with it. People just started acting up. And it's, it was just just in the cauldron. Just
stirring shit up. Stirring it up.
Down to the Tia Tay.
Down to
the Tia Tay, honey.
It's been awesome. I'm telling y'all.
Somebody knocked at the door. I mean, the way I had to walk across Mount Everest to get over here, and y'all told me I was having a pajama party.
It's definitely Shane. She just walked right past me, and it's hard to miss her. She's sweating, pores all open, bleeding out negativity, spewing out hatred, hopping and flopping in her ill-fitted fashions.
Oh my! Oh Jesus! Ooh.
JeTwahn was wearing my friend out.
Wasn't he though? Jesus. Ooh. Spewing negativity. Oh my.
So yeah, I seen you this time, Miss Mamas. You came in, you were being rude and unruly and uncute. And I'm gonna try to breathe and get through this night and remain positive. But it's really hard when people try you.
Some Stater Brothers wine in here. Y'all playing games.
What we got?
We got some Stater Brothers wine.
That's not what this is.
Oh, I get that from my local grocery store. Oh, you know what?
Nicole, how you doing, girl? How you doing? Thank you so much. Oh my God. How you doing?
Child, Nicole in this motherfucking wine. Okay, here's the story. So the wine is a product by my friend Q, who is the executive producer of Chasing LA, where Nicole was a cast member and they had issue. Q was also the other person originally who was supposed to come a part of this trip and host with me the Power of Three, but they are not here. And Nicole already off rip is shading the wine brought by Darius, right? And I'm just like, listen, I don't know shit by shit about no stickers and it's not being his, and he done took it and put some label on it and sell it to the people. They ain't got shit to do with me. That's that man business. Leave it alone, because I don't want nobody fucking with me and mine, alright? Just be quiet. Just leave it alone. It's just gonna cause more shit, because what's gonna end up happening is a bitch in this room gonna leave the room and go tell it. It's gonna become even more crazy. And who gonna have to deal with it? Me. So be quiet. Let's just stop. It's not cool. It is a little funny.
Y'all just, that wine bottle became the 9th unofficial cast member of
Oh, most definitely.
The 9th unofficial cast member of In the Mix with Twixt.
And it's your fault.
Listen, if I had known that packing up, I took my time wrapping up that bottle and bringing it across. You know how Nicole got stopped by the people. They didn't want her to bring her shrimp in. I just knew they were going to do the same thing to my bottle. So I wrapped it up and I bubble wrapped it. I put it in its own shoebox. I put it down the bottom. My bag was heavy like yours with another 1.5 pounds because of that bottle. If I'd known it was going to cause that drama, I would have left it at home on my wine rack.
Auntie, I have a question. I haven't asked you this before. Do you remember, it didn't make the edit. Do you remember me stopping us from filming and me talking about that bottle of wine? Do you remember?
Adrian says she does.
Adrian, you remember?
Yeah.
We were born remembers too.
What I said about the wine.
You want me to come back?
What? No, he just wants to know what you said. What he said about the wine.
And he was like just trying to like shut it down altogether, because he was like, "Bitch, I ain't got time for nobody to say I started." He said, she said, and that was that. He didn't really like join the shenanigans, because the shenanigans was Anakin.
You heard her?
I did. And I also want to add, I remember saying that I don't want to deal with it, so more than likely it's not going to make the edit because I don't feel like being bothered.
Yeah. We were born. I was saying that earlier. Y'all said that Oliver was the only person that defended the wine in that moment. That's what I was saying. Y'all remember?
That's all. I just needed a point of clarification.
I love it.
Me too. I love it too. Nicole said you said it wasn't going to make the edit. Let's stop talking about the wine. Yes. I just wanted a point of clarification. We can go on to the right. It matters not.
So I kind of was expecting.
Because I've already
Now I have a lot of words for Mr. Theo. Me and him went back and forth in the emails for 5,000 times, like, because I don't play about my money. Now, I've never been on an international trip, nor have I ever been on a group excursion trip type of situation. So I kind of was expecting a detailed setup of what I would need, what I can expect, what I should pack. And I just kind of feel like Mr. Theo, the travel agent, just kind of threw some stuff out there like, this might be the color for this day. This might be the color for that day. I'm like, is we gonna get wet? Is we gonna get dirty? What exactly are we doing? Like, I'm very detail oriented. I know you're used to probably dealing with the regular people, but dealing with an upper echelon of clientele, we would like to know what we're getting ourselves into before we get ourselves into it.
The other discrepancy is the last minute dress code.
Talk about it.
Listen.
Okay.
That stressed me out on a whole nother level.
But you can't drop a week before. I need time for it to ship, try it on, send it back, and we order. What we doing?
Listen, these are the things that I told him about, I've talked to him about. And I talked to him earlier and was like, I feel like you need to hear from other people other than myself because I feel like you think I'm just being extra.
Auntie Chantae, my Auntie Chantae, she has a list of things. And she's going to make sure all of her points are heard, received, evaluated, and corrected in that moment. Okay? Quality control is going to be in full effect tonight. And my cousin Adrian over here, the mouth of the South, y'all get ready. I know what it is. They in this room don't, but they soon about to find out.
Bitch, I didn't hear it. I didn't hear it in real time. When Theo came in the room talking about ba.
The song had just come out.
Man, I lost it in this house. I lost it. I was losing it this entire scene. This scene was so funny to me.
Y'all ready to go to sleep or we getting in the pool? What's going on?
Theo said we coming to party.
I'm doing good.
Okay, so I'm going to this little meeting in Oliver's room with his family and co-host. I guess I'll get to hear their side of what they're thinking about everything because I keep hearing from Oliver, but looking forward to hearing what they got to say.
I thought we was getting in the pool. Y'all got on pajamas and stuff.
This is not this one.
Not just this one. I'm not good at porn.
Hey, listen, Nicole, stop. No, for real, like, Theo, I really right, okay, pause. And I know, and Dario probably didn't even mean to leave it in there. Rewind it back. Do you hear me saying what? You heard me say what? Y'all heard me say what? Nicole, stop.
I'm not good at porn.
Hey, listen, Nicole, stop. No, for real, like, Theo. Which was me telling her to shut the fuck up about this goddamn wine.
And I want to correct myself. I see that I was called a liar in the chat. It was not my intention to lie. It was Nicole who commented that Oliver was the only one who defended the wine in the moment. So I sincerely apologize, but I'm far from a liar. It was a mistake. I misremembered who commented that as the show was live playing back. But a liar that does not make. Lies are told with intentions to deceive.
Y'all are funny. You know, everybody's just so full of the oil in this one room. Everybody is oiled up, baby. Everybody is oiled up in this room. And I want everybody to go back and watch this scene and just catch the little side conversations and the little nuances of everyone just like reacting to everybody. This scene is hilarious. There's so much going on.
The key word is intentions. Lies are told with intentions of deceiving. But it's neither here nor there. It wasn't my intent, which is why I went back, watched, and corrected it.
You already know what it was. I told you the council wanted to speak with you. And I told the council you were willing to listen. Yes, the people. Theo, I told you this shit was fucked up and that we needed to like get this under control.
I hope the people aren't going to get too out of hand or anything because I'm not really a person to be trying to get into it with nobody. So hopefully things stay cool, calm, and collective. We can just talk about it.
Just like your first group is in. Let's just get it out. Let's just get it done. It is what it is, okay?
I mean, I'm accepting of constructive criticism.
Yeah, you told me. Yeah.
So just let me know what y'all felt was bad, what I can improve on. It only get better with time.
Don't send Mario to pick me up from nowhere else. And the thing is, like, he was telling you one thing, but he was telling us something else, and that created a lot of frustration among people who were pulling up in a foreign country with a lot of people approaching them saying, "Oh, let me take you where you're trying to go."
Crazy.
And you're like
at the airport,
and they're like, "Oh, who you going with?"
Space.
We don't even know who the company is that was picking us up. We knew Mario's name. We didn't even know like what the name of his company was.
I will definitely have to make sure next time they need to have a whole billboard like on a stand so it can be very visible and seen.
People paid thousands of dollars, $2,000, at least $2,000 and up. People should not be asking us questions about where we go, what are we doing. We should already have it. Okay, when you get up, this is what you're gonna do. This is what it is, because they paying us to give them an experience. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, the paying process and all that was fine. For me, no.
Hold on, what you said it was fine.
When you're rooming with somebody, right? Because I've done an all-inclusive before, and normally when you pay separately, right? So Candace, my friend and I, we room together. So you couldn't break the payment, right? So if she was paying and I was paying, we had to use one card. So then she had to send the money to me instead of her being able to pay for her half and me being able to pay for my half. That's assuming that we are using like our debit card. But if we're using a credit card, then that's different, right? Because now we can't transfer money.
You have to pick one traveler just for you because you will be booking one traveler.
This is what I was trying to prevent you from experiencing because I told you these wasn't no Tina boppers. These was principals, business owners, women, people that operate businesses and know what the best practices are. You know what I'm saying?
But the thing was that itinerary. I'm sorry.
No, that's exactly where I was going.
Okay, last payment is December 2nd. In my head, you got this stuff lined up already, and all you're waiting for is numbers. So to me, activities and all that should have been lined up already. Yeah. We black. You know, black people want to know where the money is going, how it's being spent, or whatever the case is. So to me, if you said the last payment is December 2nd, during that time while people was making payments, then to me, even if you weren't saying, it should have been like a certain layout. Okay, well, I want to do this activity, and then you was like, oh, well, I'm gonna drop the itinerary January 27th. So I counted my calendar.
2 weeks before.
That ain't no time. That was enough time, boy. That is not enough time.
It was the dress code for me.
Right, like my head again.
It was the dress code. You know how hard it is to find all white.
I feel like you just gave us something. Be like, I know they waiting. Let me get them something to shut them up. And for me, I'm just like, I'm on vacation. I'm a working woman. And I'm sure everybody works. But I think about vacation. I let my hair down and you get dressed, whatever the case is. So now we rushing stuff. If we can rush. Or we going in our pocket. Like, we going on vacation. We want something serious. Like, we want to pop tags. Like, we want to wear new stuff.
Honestly, child, it's hard for me to keep up right now because this cup, I'm drowning in this cup. I'm deep off in this cup.
So now I'm finally hearing all of the complaints that Oliver was saying that people had. I'm finally hearing it from other people. So I guess it's kind of hitting a little different, but I really wish that they would have came to me in the beginning with these complaints so I could have handled things before it got to this point.
But they could have ended right there.
Okay, a couple things. Now we've been talking about the dream wine, but the dream wine was what I was over there drinking that whole time. The
I
dream
like
wine
it.
was my friend in
I
this
love it.
scene.
It got a strawberry taste to it, and it's fizzy. It's really good.
I thought it was watermelon.
Watermelon.
He
What's
had
watermelon?
wrong.
I thought it was watermelon.
Was it watermelon or strawberry? It's one, but it was really good.
And then okay, so here was my thing with our friend Theo. It wasn't necessarily there were issues happening, even though that is a level of concern. It was more so, okay, I'm hearing you say I've come to talk to you about these things leading up to this, but because one, the people haven't come to you themselves and said it, and or I don't know, I guess it's only me just saying it, the level of importance, I don't know, I guess it just wasn't translating to him. And I'm like, sir, this is what I was trying to prevent you from getting, because no, they're not going to come to you. They don't know Theo, but they know me, and they're going to come tell me, which is why I'm now trying to communicate and tell/save you. But we here now.
And you'll also hear a few times like, oh, well, you know, that was just their experience. The supporters weren't experiencing that. But in reality, like, I was on, you know, at the Mexican airport waiting with supporters, and they were also frustrated. You can see that as I was getting out of the car. But, you know, it worked out. You know what I was trying to figure out the entire time? Whose slides did I have on, and when did those get on my feet? I'm just so confused by that. No clue. So if y'all can help me figure that out, I think that's more.
Was that the only thing you didn't know about sliding in?
You just talking about getting peed on or something? Please. Please. You were
listen.
3 seconds ago.
Listen, you can't read me with my own tea, okay? Because I spilled my own tea. You can't do that, okay? So you're gonna have to keep going down the rows of books and find another book to try to read, all right?
We can go.
I'll go with you if you want to go there. Because I'm fired up.
Okay, we're not gonna do this.
Because I'm fired up, and I ain't been a bitch back in a good little minute. Now I can write yours if you wanted to get big.
We're not gonna do this.
Theo, you still want our questions, comments, and concerns from the trip?
Oh my God.
I know we discussed it, but on the show, but since it's
no habla bullshit.
We got our passport stamps. We done made it back stateside. We'll worry about it on the next trip.
No, we won't. But okay, just stop. Just everybody.
Listen, I was just asking for clarity, because actually that was what I was going to say to your comment, Eddie. You know, when you talked about him not listening because it came for you during the time, I didn't feel like I had a way to reach him to communicate any issues, problems, or concerns that I had, or I would have gone to him, because I really, for a while, and you had even said to me when I finally talked to you, why didn't you say something to me sooner? Because I really tried not to put you in the middle, because I know you were just the face of the trip, but you weren't building the trip, booking the trip, and all of that.
Say that again, Auntie.
Because I know that you were just the face of the trip, and you weren't building the trip, booking the trip, and you didn't really have anything to do with that.
And you know what? I thought about that today, because, anything that has my name on it, I try to have some type of intimacy with it. But I thought about it today too. I was like, well, and I was just thinking about it. Just for example, when the RuPaul is over there on the VH1 and something go wrong, they don't call RuPaul. They call the people at the VH1 and MTV. Yes, it's RuPaul's Drag Race, but she's just sitting there. Yes, this is Beyonce's tour, but she's not putting these motherfucking lights up.
But the difference is, Oliver, you still catch the brunt of everything. And keep watching. You'll see that too. People talking out of both sides of their mouth. On one hand, it's Oliver. But on the other hand, it's like, leave Theo alone when Theo is the person who planned the trip. So just keep watching.
I didn't know.
I didn't know.
Praise the Lord. What's next? Darius, you came up here with a spirit. Now it's just.
But I have learned, I guess, from what Oliver did request again, I need to be a little more detailed on the information that I'm giving to people.
I got one last thing to say.
What's your discrepancy?
It's not really a discrepancy. See, usually when we have like conversations, when me and Berlin have conversations about like things that we don't like, we always try to like end on a positive note and say like one thing that we do enjoy, and I would say that no shade. This resort is like for everything.
It is.
So I'm gonna give you a props because I was expecting to see some low down chandelier.
We definitely weren't gonna do that one. And I will say this: I did come, Darius. You know this. I came to him with a lot of last minute, like, I'm not happy about this. We need to fix this. And the fact that you stepped in and you fixed the excursion thing, that made me happy. I appreciate that Theo at the last minute stepped in and took care of the extra excursions. I appreciate that because it was a bill and he realized what it was. I appreciate that. And there's been a lot of last minute things that y'all been enjoying.
Is it Theo profit?
I didn't ask those questions. The man told me he got it.
I'm just making sure y'all happy in the end. I do want to make sure that.
And I feel like he's trying. Because he wanted to take his own money. Because I was, hey, some type of way, magically, Theo was able to calm the people down. That we were able to peacefully and amicably come to some sort of resolve. So maybe my idea wasn't too bad. And we're going to applaud Sir Theo. And we're going to encourage him. We're going to lift him up. Okay? We're going to lift him up because I know some type of way moving forward, we're going to get down again. But it's okay. I ain't thinking about that right now. Okay? So we're going to cheers to,
cheers to Theo.
Cheers to Theo. The weekend getting better with time. We're going to pray over Theo. We're going to love over Theo. We're going to bless him. We're going to edify him in Jesus' name. Amen. Oh, child. I'll be so tired. I'll be so tired. Oh, I'll be so tired.
Just like a point of clarity, I don't think Theo was able to calm the people, but I do think collectively we decided to give him an opportunity to do it. Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing? I'm so sick. I can't even finish to do better and moving forward. Okay. Because what did Darius say last week? Grace. We all need it.
Yeah, we all need grace. And I mean, from my experience, even though everything wasn't going as great the first time, when I was talking to Theo, and I think maybe when I was talking more with a serious tone, that he did understand my concern, and he did try to move expeditiously to try to, fix the things I had brought to his attention, which I'm grateful for. Anybody want to join the chat?
The resort was beautiful.
Yes, it was.
So that was definitely great. I really enjoyed it. So.
Yes, y'all join the stream yard, child. Y'all come up on here and join the stream yard and talk to the people. We got Auntie Chantae here for her first ever live after show, and we got Darius up here, child. He back up here.
Yes, and I've added my pronouns to the chat. I know people like to use proper pronouns.
I just want to say y'all so crunk right now.
Y'all so crunk right now.
Y'all so crunk right now. That dream wine kept me company over there. I was just drinking it and drinking it and drinking it and drinking it.
I've been drinking watermelon. That was the watermelon that Beyonce was talking about.
Yes, it's the watermelon. I didn't know they made watermelon flavor wine.
You can get whatever flavor you want, baby.
Okay. When you got the coin,
they're gonna get it for you.
Anybody want to join the live chat? Any questions y'all got down for me in the bottom? What y'all got? Y'all got questions for me? I got questions for Auntie Chantae and even Darius up here, child. Join the conversation. Yes, click that link to join the conversation live with us. I would love to talk to you guys and see you guys. I've been enjoying some of these live chat appearances from the people. It's been very entertaining.
Love the people, love the fans and the interaction.
Guava wine is delicious.
Guava.
Okay, guava.
Oh,
that sounds amazing. Guava. What's going down in the chat, Darius? Look, I'm scared to ask, honestly. I just put my phone down. Okay.
The people are excited about next week. They are amused, wondering if I'm going to finish the whole bottle. I won't finish the whole bottle.
The new trip for 2024 is live right now at www.twixtrip.com. I'm so excited. We have some new members joining the team in terms of planning. Margita, you guys haven't met her yet, but if you're a part of the Facebook group, you can, and you will, because she's going to come live. But she is the lead travel agent on the 2024 Twixt takeover to Punta Cana, and I'm so happy about the experience we are putting together. Yeah! The Dominican Republic, hosted by your favorite nerd, Oliver Twixt, from February the 8th to the 12th, 2024. It's a 5-day all-inclusive stay at one of the finest 5-star resorts in Punta Cana, Hotel Rio Republica All-Inclusive Resort. Treat yourself to a luxury stay with beach access, fine dining, unlimited food and drinks, on-site attractions, spa amenities, and daily activities hosted by myself and my co-hosts. It's only a $100 deposit to lock in the early bird rate before the price goes up. So go to www.twixtrip.com to book your package today. Again, visit www.twixtrip.com for more information and to book your travel package today. See you there. Just for a point of clarification, Theo is not necessarily fired. Just with the experience from this last trip. There we go. Yes, Theo is not fired. However, he is just not the lead travel agent for this. All things considered, we just wanted to make sure we reinstill good faith with the people. Just by changing out the lead travel agent for it. So yeah, that's all we're doing. But Theo is still assisting Margita in putting it together.
And I will not be bringing any alcohol on the trip that I can't buy in the duty free at the airport.
Yes, leave that shit at the fucking house.
Okay. Yes, Auntie is planning to come.
Ooh!
She can voice all complaints for the group.
Quality control, # I have questions.
That was so funny. I was falling out when I saw them walk through the door with all these shirts and these things. I thought it was so funny.
I definitely want me a quality control shirt, Auntie. We got to get the merch going.
We need one for Nicole on the back that says upper echelon. Upper echelon.
Absolutely.
Any more questions? Anybody want to join the live chat before we go? Anything y'all want to talk about before we go?
I see a question that keeps coming through, Oliver. Look through
what
and
is
see
it?
if you see it.
Tell Dar to put it up here. Have you talked to the rest of the Power 3? If so, do they regret flaking on you? I have spoken to them since this trip. All is well. Like I said incessantly, I totally understand. I understand people having to handle their business.
Did y'all see Lauren on the carpet for the BET Awards?
I didn't.
Baby, she's back in the United States, okay? She is back.
Oh.
She is back, baby.
Any more questions? I shall wear a crown.
Well, I hope everyone that's been watching that wasn't able to make it on this first trip is planning to book and join us on the next trip.
Yes. Please come party with us. I definitely learned a lot from my first one, and there's going to be so many more exciting things that
Oh, not the host.
There's going to be so many more exciting things that he's working on. Look, since Nicole said that me and Oliver operate with one brain, I'll just finish his thought for him.
Yes, and the itinerary is already up on the website. Yes, it is.
You all.
It is.
Wait, what Cash King said? I didn't know. I didn't know.
I didn't know.
Is it dead? Is it on?
Is it recorded? But yes, there's so many new things that we're going to be implementing with this new trip. So many new experiences, some new activities, some new co-hosts. It's going to be beautiful, and I'm so excited. I'm really excited because now I'm walking into this next one with experience and some knowledge on how to make it better and the best experience for everybody. And so I'm really excited about this one. And Punta Cana is the first vacation place I ever went to, so I'm very excited to be returning back to what kind of gave me this bug to do this whole thing. The DR is sickening.
Am I invited?
Yes, you are invited. You have to come.
Can I bring my spirits with me?
Can you bring your what?
My spirits.
Yes, you have to bring a bottle of Patron. Just the Patron.
We don't want no Patron, Darius. We don't want it.
I know that's right. Y'all hear my cousins back there.
My family gonna get it from, okay?
Okay, Red, my name is Pink.
You so silly. Anything y'all want to say before we go? Any more questions? Is there anything else popping up down there?
It's the last call. If you like to jump up, come on up.
Last call, y'all, before we go.
Adrian want to know if you got packages that include people getting their body done while they over there.
I don't want to get involved in nothing. Yes, Nicole. Nicole's so extra. I called you today and invited you back, bitch. Yes, you are invited back, Nicole. Everybody is invited back.
Oh, so the letters went out already.
Well,
because I didn't get mine, and I feel so bad.
Well, everyone is invited back to the trip. I want everyone in the United States to come to the trip.
I worked hard. I think I deserve to be on the flyer this time around. Don't y'all think I deserve to be on the flyer?
In terms of
I support that, Darius.
who the co-host will be, and who will be hosting it. That's another discussion. But everyone is invited back.
My eyebrow don't go up that far unless I'm drunk. I'm trying to get it up there.
Yeah.
Darius need his own segment for the love of Darius.
Y'all think so?
No, it's definitely gonna be called Everybody Loves Darius. Everybody loves Darius.
Not everybody,
It's definitely everybody. Him, them,
almost everybody. Just about everybody.
Him, them, she, we, they, I,
Darius.
they, everybody loves Darius.
I love you too, Adrian. I love y'all too. Y'all have been so kind.
Well, listen, if the people don't if there's nobody joining us tonight on the live chat, we're going to close this bad boy out. Auntie, do you have any final words before we get on out of here?
This has been a great experience. It's been great chatting with you all and being a part of it. And I can't wait for next week's episode to see what happens.
Yes, next week's episode is dramatic. Oh, did anybody catch the double meanings in tonight's episode title?
What was the title? I saw it, but I don't think I.
Oh, about the olive branch.
Hand V and olive branch.
I feel like it was for Titi, but there was another meaning.
Well, I'm trying to be clever and incorporate my name in every title some type of way. So it was in the Twixt of it. Oh, the places you'll go. Hand V and olive branch.
Such a nerd.
I completely missed.
Huh?
I completely missed that part.
It's The head nerd in charge.
But it's cute though.
Emphasis on nerd.
I was inspired by Charm because in the Charm titles, they took like popular catchphrases, but it was all like remixed to relate to Charm. I can't wait till y'all find out which episode is called The Great Muhammad Ali. OLI. I be having too much fun. I really
Cancel the show, Aunt Daria. Give me a bone. Cancel the show. Cancel it right now. Thank you.
Darius, do you have any final things before we go?
Listen. If you can't be good at it. Y'all just keep watching. Keep watching. Don't be like me in the bedroom just going down. No, like actually watch and see everything that's happening. We have a lot of revisionist historians and we have a lot of psychoanalyzers. I'm going to wear my sash for the last live.
I didn't know.
Did not know.
Is he done? Are you done?
I'm finished.
All right, y'all, listen. This is Oliver Twixt here. The head nerd in charge. Thank you guys so much for watching tonight's episode and supporting In the Mix with Twixt. I'm so happy to be joined by Auntie Chantae, as well as my BFF, Darius. I believe next week is JeTwahn. Me and JeTwahn will be hosting the live after show. So make sure you guys, after you watch the episode, Tuesdays at 9 p.m., stop on by the live after show to get into the real tea on what's going on behind In the Mix with Twixt. I love y'all so much. Go to www.twixtrip.com to check out next year's vacation experience. We are going to Punta Cana, the DR, and we're gonna turn it all the way up. It's only $100 right now to put down your deposit to lock in your rate in your room. So do it today, ASAP. I want to see y'all there. I love y'all so much, and I'm so grateful to be spending this time with y'all every Tuesday night. Until next week, y'all, be sure to pray and kegel, okay? Oh, and if you want to promote, contact me. If you want to get an ad spot on the show, contact me and let's get it crunk, okay?
I need an ad spot, Oliver. I need to get it crunk.
Yeah, you need an ad spot. You need a spot to add.
And then you'll go to bed.